Next, we are going to see the function which is going to tell us how many missing value I have in each and every column in detail, and it is of course very useful. So what do we have here? We have a function which we call it is null. Is null is a function which we can use and it's going to return true for the missing value and false for the existing value. And if I want to get the total values, or the total missing values, the total number of missing values in each and every column, I can use sum. So let us try to do this step by step. Let us try to do it step by step. So I can just start with my variable name, and then I can use is null, and then after that let us just execute and see what will happen. So as you can see, it is returning all the columns with the values false and true. Now let me show you up when we have loaded our data what we were having. We were having a lot of values, but we were having also something we call it NaN. So this is the non-existing value code. Whenever we have NaN, that means this is a missing value. That means this is a missing value. So here we have a missing value, here we have a missing value. In each and every place where we have a missing value, it will be represented as a NaN. Let us see the fourth row. We have a missing value here. Now what will happen here after we apply is null? It is showing you that it is a true. So it is going to return a true for every place where there is NaN, where there is a missing value, and it's going to return false for any place where there is an existing value. So but if we have a lot of columns and a lot of rows, I cannot go and do the summation. What I want is I want a quick view. I want a quick answer. How many missing value I have in each and every column? So what I can do, I can use something we call it a sum. So we can use a function which we call it sum, and it is going to simply do a summation for every missing value. So here, for example, in this column which is temperature, I have here one true and here also. So we have 2, which is a missing value. So it's going to return a true for temperature. For humidity, we have 1 here, 2. So it is also going to return actually 3. It's going to return a 3 for humidity, etc., etc. Let us execute and see the result for each and every column, how many missing values we have. So as you can see here, immediately I can know for each and every column how many missing values I have. So I have for temperature 2 missing value, for humidity I have 3, and for the power I have 1, and for the motion sensor I have no missing value. Now why we do care about the missing value? Because you cannot feed the algorithms. If you remember what we said at the beginning of the course, we said that we need to process the data, clean the data, do data visualization, and then we need to feed the data into the machine learning algorithm. The algorithm cannot get benefits from a missing value. So if you have a missing value, you are actually giving the algorithm a wrong information, and the algorithm will behave in a wrong way later on when you will start using it. So we should not have in our data any missing value. We should not have in our data any missing value. So here we came to know about how many missing values we have in each and every column, but this is not the end. We need to know what, and we need to know how to handle it. What should I do next? How to fill this missing value? Shall I go and remove the row where there is missing value, which is one of the options? Or maybe we need to find another solution, and instead of removing the row, we can maybe fill it with some values, and we are going to talk about it later. We have another function which is columns. Columns is going to return simply a list of all the columns of your data, the column names. So all the column names, all the headers are going to be returned as a list, Let us try to see how to get the column names. So here I am going to start with my variable name data, and then after that we have an attribute which is columns. Let me just execute it. So as you can see, it is returning all the headers, all the column names in a sort of a list. And if I want to really convert it into a list, what I need to do is I need just to put it inside a function which is a list, and now it is converted into a normal list. I can use this to create some loops. I can use it to do whatever I want. This is actually how to get the column name into a list format.